You can virtually guarantee that you're about to get everything you've absolutely wanted in life. Money, the perfect relationship, the best physique possible when you're going through the most amount of pain in your life. And I know this is a fact because pain is absolutely essential for any man or any female even to go through a growth spurt, and pain is what shapes you because it first breaks you. Diamonds, metal, all these crazy jewelry, they have to first be completely fucked, melted, or under extreme amounts of pressure before they actually become that jewelry that everyone wants that is super shiny. It's the same philosophy as humans. Some of the best emperors, Marcus Aurelius said this: if you can endure it, ask yourself this question, if you can endure it, then go through it, don't complain. If it's endurable for you and the pain is something that you're not gonna die from, why would you not go through pain? Because that is the one singular thing that virtually guarantees a bright side on the other side of it. And I'm saying this to tell you that my YouTube success and my YouTube progression was probably the most painful thing I've ever been through in my whole entire life so far. I've posted my first ever video on YouTube in 2018, and I made my first dollar in 2022. So it took me 4 years of absolutely trenching, slaving every single day, posting content, praying that would go viral without seeing any significant return. And it just doesn't make sense beyond maybe 2 months to continue posting. That's where most people quit. And for some God-given reason, I would just stay up late every single night, not cry myself to sleep, but be on the verge of crying. And I would just pray to God every single day, like, why isn't this working for me? I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears into this 12-hour days, purely editing content. All my friends thought I was retarded and actually stupid for continuing this YouTube thing. And up until grade, I want to say 10, was when I first made my initial couple dollars with this YouTube thing that wasn't really even popular at that time. But I was stuck for the longest time ever. There were obviously hundreds of times where I genuinely thought I wasn't gonna make it. I wasn't gonna become a YouTuber. I wasn't gonna make any money with YouTube. Truth be at it took me another year from 2022 to 2023 to make my first $5,000 a month with YouTube. And I was stuck in this like $3,000 to $5,000 per month for another fucking year. It was absolutely terrible. It was only until recently, end of 2024, early 2025, that I started making 5 figures a month from faceless YouTube content, build up multiple channels. Then now I'm making ridiculously sums of money with YouTube, working less than I've ever had. I'm not saying this to tell you that I'm an actual genius when it comes to YouTube, but there's always going to be a positive on the other side of negative. God is simply building you into the person that you're trying to become. That's genuinely the most important thing you have to understand. But also, whenever there's a positive in your life, whether that be financial success, you just gotten the dream vacation, you're about to go on a crazy fun trip, or you entered a really beautiful relationship, there's probably always a negative on the other side of it attached as well. You know this Japanese symbol that says there's like a circle, and then there's a yin and the yang, where there's a dark side and then a small bright side, and then there's dots. You know what I'm talking about. I'll place an image if I remember to edit this. But that specific symbol absolutely shapes the reality of how we live in the universe. There's always a tiny, tiny good in all of the worst cases and experiences. If you can find that goodness, then you're gonna be all right. And there's always gonna be a bad, tiny little bit in all of the positive realms. You're probably gonna break up after a beautiful relationship. You're probably gonna get injured when you're lifting super heavy weights. And you're probably gonna get a sued court case when you expand your business to extreme numbers of wealth. It's just part of business, it's part of life. And that's how we grow. God breaks us before he shapes us. And it says in Marcus Aurelius as well, there's this famous saying by him, and that was, if you don't create your own light, you're basically going to be pouting in darkness. What this word means, and what this actual saying is defined by, is if you cannot see the positive in every single interaction that you do, whether it be it's positive or a negative interaction, if you can't find some way, shape, or form to see a benefit from it, there is absolutely zero tangible benefit that you will gain from pouting there and sitting there in darkness, sitting there in sadness, sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and having this negative emotion kind of conquering you. Because what does that do? That leads you to nothing but inaction. And inaction is the #1 cause of people who had billionaire ideas, but that was left down in the grave 6 feet under us. It's so important that as problem solvers and as upcoming entrepreneurs, that you take every single negative interaction and turn that into a benefit view. Because the best entrepreneurs, they're problem solvers. The last thing they're gonna do is problem not solvers or pouters, like to sit there and blame external factors. I genuinely, although despite going through some of the most tremendous amounts of pains all throughout my childhood and teenage career, the one thing I did not lack was action. I kept on trying new videos, and I'm not saying this again to kind of explain more about myself and how my success story is, but to help you guys. I know as a fact, a lot of you guys watching this, the fact that you're still watching this 5 minutes and 50 seconds in tells me that you have something going on in your life that is about to make a tremendous change for the positive. You won't be going through this video all the way if everything in your life was perfect. And truth be added, I probably know exactly what's going on, because there's this saying that is a universal. I don't remember who said it, but it's the law that every single mind kind of goes through the same experiences and thoughts, because we're all humans at the end of the day, and all of our experiences are very, very like, this Instagram reel that a lot of people see, not one singular personal experience, not one singular unique experience, whatever that comment is. It's absolutely true. Us as humans go through pretty much the same exact life, deal with the exact same amount of problems and experiences, but how we actually shape and react to it is really what sets the trajectory apart. The greatest way to conquer anything is to see a benefit from the worst experiences, and pain is absolutely necessary to grow. I think part of the reason why some of the best emperors and some of the most successful individuals became successful, like again, Marcus Aurelius, you can say Jesus, you can say Genghis Khan, you can say the Big H, it wasn't because they were the strongest individuals, it was simply because they'd gone through so much amounts of pain, and they turned that pain into fuel and endurance to go further. That is simply it. I don't care if this video gets 10 views, I don't care if this video gets 1,000 views. All I care about is that after you watch this and finish this video, you have a different and unique view on pain, because it's absolutely essential for you to go through loads amounts of it. It doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what your current life situation is like, because like Marcus Aurelius says, I'm gonna end this off, if it's endurable, then endure it. No reason for you to complain. You're not gonna die from it, and if you are, well then GG's. But if you're not gonna die from it, it's only going to shape you and position you in closer to the person of proximity which you're trying to become.